Okay, October 16th, 2023, Monday, and this is video number 1. I'm going to be doing chest. You can see the same bench and dumbbells as I showed in a previous video, so instead of just talking about what I do, I'm actually going to show you in real time. This is day 1, so we're going to take it easy. I'm going to talk more about form and just what you'll need to get started. And we're not going to do much today, and then tomorrow we'll see how you feel and listen to our body and make sure we're not too sore or hurt anything or overdo anything, because I don't want to get hurt, because I want to keep me in these videos and I don't want to get anybody else hurt either. So here we go. I have 40 on each side, pardon me. So a total of like it would be 80 total if we're using a bar. Pardon me. All right. I like to use dumbbells as well. We'll work into a bar as we make progress. But dumbbells, you got to keep it stable in every way, so you're working a lot. Or you have the bench flat for right now. So grab our dumbbells. I like to put them up on my knees. You can see my legs are not locked in to the thing. Lean back, get your back in the arch of the bench, and make sure you're centered, not too far over to one side or the other. Kind of feel with your back. Make sure you're in the middle. Make sure everything feels good. And push straight up. Turn. And there's our starting point. So we're going to come straight down, pretty much across our nipples, straight up. That's 1. 2, important to breathe. Breathe in as you come down, breathe out as you go, as you're pushing the weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll want to start maybe a little lighter. I've been doing this for a while, but this is usually the weight that I use if I'm starting over. I have a program that I've made to keep track, and I'll be sharing that once I get it fine-tuned for multi-user use, but for right now I'm just using it, and I really like it, so I hope you all like it as well once I put it out there. But already it's such a, I do this to help relieve stress. You'll see that it's not a very high intense. I take plenty of time in between, because if I tried right now, I probably wouldn't be able to get 10. But if I give myself, a couple minutes in between, I don't have a set time in between, just when I feel ready again. What else? Breathing is important. Try for 10, at least 6. If you can't even do 6 when you're first starting off, you got too much weight on there. Start with low weight and focus on doing it as perfect as you can. Find out, it hurts my shoulders when I'm up here, or, don't go too far out. Just, find your starting spot and bring it down, get a little bit of a stretch, and straight up, and just do it as perfect as you can. Don't start 2 up here, 2 down here. I'll lay down and show you, feel where it's good right here. You don't want your elbows flared out. Just, feel where it feels good here, and then just push it straight up. And then just focus on creating that muscle memory, that foundation with a lighter weight, and then slowly increase the weight until you find a weight where right at 10 you're like, all right, that felt good. Once we start upping the weight, then 6, But I always shoot for 10. That works for me. You can see I'm not using an insane amount of weight, and I'm not like, oh my god, you know, like it doesn't have to be that way, at least not in my experience. So this is an experiment to see if what I do works for others, whether you're a man or a woman. You know, let me know, because it's been working for me. I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a doctor, I'm just someone who has been working out for a long time. I really like it. I've made mistakes along the way, so I'm going to tell you about those mistakes and tell you what I've learned from those mistakes, and then tell you what I've learned from my own body as I try new things. I like to experiment, and I like to also keep it simple. So this is the routine I've come up with. I'm going to be 46 years old in a couple days, and I feel great, and I feel like it's really working. So, all right, set number 2. And you guys can count, you know, so trying for 10. Lay back, make sure we're centered on the bench, get comfy. Straight up. Make sure we still feel good. All right. Alright, feels good. Enter it into program. I'm excited about sharing that too. Just got a couple little tweaks to make, and then I'll be sharing that with all of you as well. It'll help you track a lot of things. I'll explain that in another video once it's ready. So already feels better. You know, at first you may struggle to get motivated to do it, and then after, you know, for me, it's right now. I'm already glad. I've never done a workout and been like, man, that was a waste of time. I always feel better. It helped, I think, clear. It takes me away from whatever's stressing me out. You know, a break from work, break from whatever you got going on in your life. Give yourself an hour, you know, especially at first. You know, we started at 2:29, so 2:30. Let's see how long this takes for the beginner level that I'm going to show you, that I am showing you. So, you know, if you got a friend, they'd be going. You know, if you got a workout buddy, and you know, you do your workout, and then they go, and then by the time they're done, you're up next. So about that amount of time in between sets is pretty good. I just, I don't know. When I feel ready, I have bad posture, so sit up straight. And I do some stretches as well. I haven't done them yet today, but I will show those in another video too. I think it's good to stretch before. Yeah, so I like to have some weight on here. Just gives the bar a little bit, the bench a little bit more stability. I don't like benches moving around and stuff, especially once we start to get it up in the higher weights. But this is a good weight for me to start with if I haven't worked out for a couple weeks or months, and I'm like, you know, I can't go back to where I left off. So this is my starting point, and I recommend that, you know, if I've been working out since I was 18, and again, I'm 46 now, So not like every day, of course, on and off, but pretty consistently. And consistency is the key with this. I get frustrated with a lot of the videos I see out there right now where there's some shortcut or, you know, some machine or some, you know, I'm totally against steroids. I've never done steroids. And even the guys and girls who do steroids, there's so many side effects that, and it's deadly, you know. So it's just not worth it to me. I do this not just to look good, but to feel good, and it keeps me young, you know. Like I can still run around with all the little kids in my family, and I'm out running them, and you know, like my joints and everything feel great, and I'm so glad that I started. So also I want to do this. Thank you, Mom and Dad and Uncle John, for getting me started all those years ago. It's been an amazing gift. And all right, here we go. Set number 3. Another thing for me, it's just a mental thing, I guess, for me, but breaking it up into 3, which I'll show you as I count, just, I don't know, that helps me move through the sets a little quicker too. So slowly lean back, get into place. It's very important. Be in place before you start. Feel it with your shoulders, feel it with your back, your butt, everything that's touching the bench, make sure it's in the middle. And then, you know, find your starting place. Breathe out whenever you're doing the work. All right, here we go. 2, 3. That's the breaking up I'm talking about. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. 10. All right. So what I like to do is 3 sets of 10 with bench flat. Pardon my little butt sweat there. That's why people at the gym, they put down a towel, you know, a little butt crack sweat. So, but it's just me, you know. So, all right. So now we're gonna put the bench up to a 30-degree angle, which then will work more the top of our chest. With flat, it's kind of across the middle. If you go to a 45, then you're starting to go into your shoulders. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10 with it flat, 3 sets of 10 at a 30 degree, and then we're going to put it at a decline and do 3 sets of 10, and that's going to hit more the bottom of our chest. So all these are chest workouts, but it's a big muscle, so we're going to work it in 3 different ways in 3 sets of 10, and that'll be our starting day. We're going to add more to that eventually in future videos, but we don't want to overdo it. You may get to the end of this video and be like, oh wow, Corey, I still feel great, I got some more in me. I would not recommend doing any more than what we're about to do, because the next day you'll be like, oh my god, what have I done? And then you're not going to want to work out. So go easy on your first day. Go easy when you're first getting started. Go easy if you haven't worked out and you're coming back to it. There's no slow and steady wins the race. There's no, you know, just compete with yourself. Hopefully I'm in the camera here. So we add that last set into the program, adjust it now to the incline. Excuse me. Everything else is the same weight. We're just at an incline. So, a couple minutes in between. I'm not even sweating. You know, this is not high intensity. I'm not like forcing myself to, oh man, this sucks, you know, but I'm going to make myself do it. I love it. I love it. I'm more like, oh man, I didn't work out today, dang it. And I hope, it may be hard at first. You may feel like, man, I don't feel like it. I'd rather I'd rather play video games or whatever, pardon my language. But just an hour, you know, do everything else the same. Play your games, eat like crap, or the same, whatever. Just say, all right, I'm just going to give myself an hour to do this. And then everything else do the same. And what I found, I used to smoke, I used to drink, I still cheat and eat like crap sometimes. I love to play video games. I got all the Netflix and Hulu and everything, you know, like, but as I work out, first you kind of break even, you know, with eating. At least you're not continuing to gain weight. At least you've burned up some of the calories you've eaten, even though you're taking in some bad calories. Then you'll start to be like, you know what? I wonder, I don't know, it becomes easier to let those things go versus a fight like every day, like, man, I really want this. You'll start to be like, I just don't feel like I want to do this. Your want to work out will start to overcome your want to just waste time and pollute yourself. And you'll start to wonder, like, how much further would I be if I wasn't smoking, if I wasn't drinking? And it just becomes easier to let those things go. At least it was for me. So this seems to be at the center of bringing my life into balance in so many ways, mentally, physically. I feel healthier in so many ways. So I hope you do too. And I want feedback from you. You know, like, good or bad. Corey, you're an idiot, and this workout's stupid. Or wow, I'm starting to feel it. You know, I'm only a month in. I'm feeling better. Later. Alright, so here we go. 3 sets of 10 at an incline now. Same thing, same weights, same dumbbells. Get situated. Lean back into it. Get everything centered. Alright. Straight up and down. You ready? Three. Six. 9 more. 10. Go easy with everything you do. You shouldn't be jerking around and going too fast. You know, like, that's a good way to get hurt, tear something, and then you're done, you know. So go easy. Ease your way into it. You'll get results. Alright. One set down. And so I don't take any supplements or creatine or any of that. I'm not against it. It's just not for me. I've tried it. But I've noticed, like, and you know, maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe everybody's different, but I get more puffy. And I may get strong, but I wasn't looking like what I wanted to, or I would break out real bad. And if you read the things, there's so many side effects usually, and it's expensive. And you know, I get great results, and I don't do this crazy diet. You know, like I eat fast food a lot, but as I work out more, then I start to want to eat cleaner. I got this cool thing in another video I'll show you that makes hard-boiled eggs real easy, perfect every time. But there was a time where I ate too many in a day, and as I'm getting older, my stomach is, you know, not digesting things as well. So I'm trying to do more veggies and stuff like that. I just wasn't doing like a very balanced diet. Probably too much protein, and you know, but the protein and carbs and veggies, fiber, that makes sense to me. So I'm trying to kind of follow that now. But it's not, you know, it's as basic as it gets. I cook for myself. I'm not a good cook. I'm working on it though. But it's not like I'm measuring everything out and stuff like that. I just eat, and I weigh myself every day. I'll show you that in other videos. We'll see anyway. And so, yeah. But I've never done steroids. I would not recommend it. You don't need it. You don't have to do this crazy diet. Just consistently work out, eat, and I can't say eat good consistently because I don't, and I cheat. I'll definitely get the greasy food. I love cheeseburgers and mozzarella sticks, and but I try to stay away from it because as I see results, I know, like, man, if I eat that, I'm going to lose a little bit of this, and I want to work towards my goal instead of break even or fade away. But when you're first getting started, anything is better than nothing, So, again, even if you just give me an hour, do the file, I'm going to be doing it too. I've been doing this anyway, so now I'm going to record it and share it with all of you, and I want to see if others get the same results. I've heard a lot of girls say, like, I don't want to lift weights, I don't want to get big and bulky, but I really don't think you will. I think that women have different chemistry, so your body's going to react differently doing the same things as mine will, I think you're going to get more tone and cut, and I don't know, that I think that's beautiful and cute, so or you'll lose. The heaviest I ever was 200 pounds. I'm 5'10" and maybe half. I'm 5'10", and I was up to 200 pounds, and I was like, all right, I'm going to work out again, and I went from 200 pounds to 158, which is a little probably light, but man, I was shredded. I was like, yes, I looked like Bruce Lee, and I was so happy, and then I stopped for whatever reason, but I'm back in it now. I'm 46 and I feel great, and I'm glad that I've been working out all this time, and I hope you are too. So, all right, set number 2 at the incline, 30 degree. Here we go. Get centered. Get comfy. When you hit the curves a lot, then stop. And do something else later. If you're feeling good, let's go. Three. 6. 9, one more. And careful. All right, that's 2. 10. 40, 80 total. What else can we talk about here? I'm just getting started on recording this, and I'm gonna get hopefully better with these videos as I go. Place is a mess. I am gonna do an OnlyFans as well, where I'll show some more content, some more exclusive content, and also really diving deeper into what I eat and more of my daily routine. Trying to maybe throw in some comedy and more entertainment. I'm just getting started, I'm having fun though. I like it, and looking forward to getting some feedback. I've already put out a couple videos on the weight bench and the dumbbells and the other bars that we'll be using when we come to arm day, the preacher bar and the tricep bar that I have. You can pretty much everything you can probably find on like Amazon or something, but a lot of stuff you can find at like garage sales. other people who were gung-ho at first, and then, you know, they didn't know what to do, or they just, for whatever reason, fell off. And, you know, so the tricep bar I found in my grandpa's shed, and, you know, you can find it for less expensive, but it's, to me, it's worth the investment. You know, like, you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your health, you're investing in a longer life, a longer, like, happier life, where, you know, I can still run and jump and play and be in a good mood and look good. And there's so many, I feel like more confident and just in a better mood, you know, like, in so many ways, and stronger. I can protect myself, I can protect those that I love, just so many reasons. So it's worth the money, it's worth it. It has been for me, and I hope it is for you. I can't see why it wouldn't be. So, and, all right, third set at an incline. Here we go. Don't jerk the weights up. Get them situated. Lean back. Going in smooth motion. Get centered. Make sure everything is good. Don't arch your back or pick up your butt off the bench. Everything stays down on the bench. If you're finding that you gotta arch your back, pick up your butt, you're doing too much weight. Feet flat on the floor. Everything, make sure everything's good before you even start. Everything's centered, everything's good. Breathe out as you do the work. Make sure everything's still good and centered, nothing hurts. Get ready. Here we go. 3. 6. 9. 10. Yes. Easy up. Pull them down. Nice and easy. Smash your foot, fingers or anything. Alright. Enter it in. And now we switch to the decline. We are almost done with our first day. So now we've done 3 sets of 10 here. That's flat. There's the decline. Maybe it's 30 degrees. I never measured it, but you know, most benches decline at the same angle. All right. So as you can see, you know, I breathe a little heavier right after, but I'm not like, you know, like, or for sweating, or, you know, like, I don't know. I'm not against cardio. I feel like I want to do more cardio. I used to run, and at first I'm like, man, because I couldn't go far at all. I've never had good lungs, but every day, the next day, it seemed like I could almost go twice as far. And before I knew it, I was really impressed with how far I could run, and by the time I'd get to the end, I wasn't even breathing hard. So I would like to do cardio. I just lately I haven't had time. You know, I do work a full-time job, actually, and I have another job part-time. So, but I'm still able to fit this in, especially at home, with just a bench and some dumbbells. You can do a lot. And then as you get comfortable with that, branch out and get that preacher bar, get that tricep bar. Really, if I had to choose, I would get the preacher bar next, because you can do a lot with the preacher bar. The tricep bar is good, but I think you can do more with the preacher bar, really. So, but get a good bench, get either the adjustable dumbbells, which are kind of expensive, or some 5s, some 10s, some 20s, some 40s, and you can do a lot with that. You know, just start off with that, and as you're a couple months in and you're sticking to it and you're getting results, then get some more toys. I have tons now, but again, it's all an investment in yourself. You know, I don't regret anything that I have purchased as long as I keep using it, and I have. So especially at home, I like the gym, but there's some drawbacks. So anyway, and if you're intimidated by the gym, if you don't want to go in there and not know what to do and ask other people, you feel like you're bugging them. Some are more than happy to help. Some they are like, leave me alone. You know, they're there for their own time. So this will at least show you, so that way when you go to the gym, you have an idea of where to start, and you don't have to ask anybody, and you don't have to feel self-conscious or whatever. So hopefully it gives you that too if you decide that you would rather go to a gym than work out from home. But I like it either way, as long as I work out. I really like working out from home because I know that way it's more likely that I'm going to be able to fit it in. So, all right, 3 more sets, and then we're done with day 1, chest day, which is my favorite day. All right, add a decline. Same thing, same weight. Get situated. I like to kind of hook my feet as I'm leaning back with these, just to kind of lean back. That's why it's nice to have some weight on here. Hook the feet, lean back, make sure you're still situated, centered. Everything feels good. Got a good starting point. Even your neck and your head should be straight. Everything's straight on the bench. Push it up, straight up. Get ready. Here we go. Three. 6. 9. And Alright, almost done. Do it in. Program. Whew. Drink some water. It's always good. Not enough water is not good, but too much water is not good either. Maybe it's my age, but if I drink too much water, especially late at night, I'm peeing all night, which disrupts my sleep, and sleep is very important. Sleep is, right now we're breaking down our body. We're putting stress on it, a load on it. Muscles are working, bones are working, tendons are working, ligaments are working. Everything's working hard and going to be sore. And when you sleep is when all those things repair, and your body's like, well, we better prepare for that next time, so we're going to make it a little stronger this time. And so it's good for your bones, it's good for your ligaments and tendons, and it's good for your muscles, and it's, you know, like, gives you a little stretch, you know. Anyway, I lost my train of thought, but you know what I mean. It's good for a lot more than just your muscles. And but sleep is very important. So don't drink a lot of water before you go to bed. It kind of makes sense, you know, but definitely drink water while you're working out. I'm assuming you're not going to be working out at 9 o'clock at night or something like that, you know. So try for, like, I don't know, midday. I don't really work out right when I wake up. Give your body some time to maybe even shower first, get a little warmed up, stretch, then work out. I don't like to work out in the cold either. Maybe, again, that's my age or something, but I'm more likely to strain or pull something. So I like to wake up, eat. It doesn't have to be a lot, but eat something, break that fast, and get your body going. And that way, start digesting, moving some stuff around food-wise. Give yourself a little bit of energy through the food. Drink some water. I've been kind of noticing if I take a shower first, that kind of warms me up and gets the blood going a little bit better. And then work out, you know, when you're awake, had your coffee or whatever wakes you up, add a little bit of food or a decent amount, and shower, get everything warmed up, stretch, and then work out. 1 hour too. I'm not, you can see I'm not going real hard or going real intense. I'm not even sweating. My butt's sweating. That's normal. You can see, a little sweat coming through my shirt, running down my face, my hair, so it looks good. All right, 2. Go. Up on the knees. Good. Butt straight. Feet in. Nice smooth motion back. Get centered on shoulders and back. Everything's down on the bench. Nice little stretch of the pecs. They're here for me. I like that. Let's get our starting point straight up. Don't worry at any incline. My arms are straight up and down relative to the ground on the floor. Turn. You're ready? And here we go. 3. 6. 9. 10. Yeah. Yep. All right. 2, 10. Got 1 more to go, and you are done with day 1. And what time is it? 2:59. And we might even do it in a half hour. And that's taking our time, So, whew. It's good. The stress of the day, I'm not even thinking about it. And, I like it. I always feel better. I am never like, that was a waste. And even when I do eat junk, I feel like I earned it at least, I feel like I at least broke even. I'm not just going to continue to gain the weight and continue to any less bone density and worse posture, even though my posture, I sit a lot and I work from home, I sit a lot, so it's not like I'm some iron worker or construction worker or some job where it's like, well, that explains, why you're in good shape on top of this workout. Like, this workout is pretty much all I'm doing as far as, if I didn't work out, I'd be sitting all day for my job and sitting watching TV and eating crap and just getting more out of shape, relatively speaking, than in shape where I want to be. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good for my age, so I hope you, and started at any age, I wish I would have started at 16, but I started at 18. I'm still happy about it, but it's never too late. Just ease into it and be consistent with it. And it just makes sense to me, it's a lot of common sense. The stuff that I'm seeing online, that's what kind of motivated me to make these, because I feel like I can do better than that video, like it may show somebody in great shape doing all these handstands and all these tricks and everything, but they don't show you how they got there, they're just, look at me, I'm this age, or I'm this height, or whatever, or I'm this strong, and they talk and talk, but how'd you do it? Like, show us the workout that you do, and they talk about their workout, but it's, well, I've literally seen a person juggling on one foot saying, this is how you build great core, and it's like, there's just so much ridiculous stuff out there, or just talk, so I want to show you. this is what I do, and this is how I've started. I do more than just this, but I want to start you from day one. And whenever I don't work out for a while, this is exactly what I do as day one. And I'll show you how to progress as well. But I just want to start you off slow, start you off hopefully, relatively speaking, right, to where you don't pull anything and don't get discouraged and not want to do it anymore. Because the key is just sticking with it. You're not going to see like instant results overnight, but they will come if you just stick with it. And it's not a waste of time, and it's not a waste of your life. It's a good investment and a good use of your time. So, all right, last one. What to do? Centered, and get ready. Straight up. Get ready. Here we go. Breathe. Not too fast, not too slow. 5. 6 as perfect as you can do it. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Right. That's it. You're done with day one. And I will see you tomorrow. And what I like to do is chest one day. So tomorrow we'll be doing our back. And then we'll be doing our legs, and then we'll be doing our arms, and then we'll be doing our shoulders. Each of those is broken up into a different day. So by the time we come back to chest, it's had 6 or 7 days to rest. And like I said, the rest is even more important, well, just as important as the workout itself. If you're going to work out on something, you got to let it rest and repair. All right, after that last set in, I'm going to do more. But I wouldn't recommend that you do. Even if you feel raring to go now, your body's probably amped up like, oh, I can do more. I wouldn't. Just start here, see how you feel tomorrow. You should feel a little sore, not too sore where you can't even move. Not like, if you don't feel sore at all, then the next time around, we'll do 4 sets of each of these. And then if that's easy, you're still not sore, then we'll have to wait a little bit and back to 3 sets. That's what I like to do. There's many different ways you can do it, but I'm going to show you what I do. And this is going to be an experiment for all of us, because I want to see if all of you get the same results that I've been getting, and I want to show you exactly what I do. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Alright, well that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If so, and if you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Come on, get that money, 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 money. I don't come to money, money.